This is Danish Furry Gamer. My name is Kiba Snowpaw and welcome to episode 20. There's now been fucking 10 hours of gameplay, or they will when this episode is done. So that's been quite a while, and I hope you all like it so far. And like I said in some of the other episodes, I will tell about the first 11 or something episode about the mic qualities. I may gonna redo those. I may not gonna redo those. I don't know yet. They will just be in a long while because I have so many games to play and I have so little time, and I don't want to play this game again for any time soon since it's been so long completing it. So anyway, I hope you're gonna like this series, and if you wanna see all visual novel games played on my channel, please write them down in my comments and commentary, and I will play them. Anyway, let's get going with this episode. Ellen and I promenaded through the carriers of the hotel with little selection, getting flocked with newly earned fan winking from adults, translation us to our very own May swarming over us. Oh godness, you guys were too what? Not too good, too good up there. Can I have your first CD before it came out? It's hard to talk all of this. They had to take all of this serious, and I mostly turned to Ellen and laughed, still stuck in the realization that we did wasn't anything special. I was just for fun, just a bunch of teenage kids enjoying the feeling of playing music. That's what we are in the simplest explanation. Sure, May. I give you a signed copy when Ellen writes more songs and we get to record them. Nah, so cool. May prints up properly to brag about the encounter with her Frenchman's friends, leaving Ellen and me to continue in our exploration of the hotel. Letting the blood claim in our veins is the only thing I truly want right now. After such a rush from all of what happened tonight, I just want to settle down and relax. So I look at the artwork along the wall that Yuko's father was showcasing earlier, proved to be a calming remedy. Ellen clenched to my arm, wrapping her own along mine as I wishes to use me as a human shield if people trying to communicate with her. Luckily, the hallway with traveling is desolated and offer no confrontation from random stranger, leaving Ellen and I to peaceful walk down the corridors until we meet a dead end. The strange thing about the dead end is that the room is undressed with a little more than just wallpaper compared to the unusual painting and potting plants. But the centerpiece of the room is a classical piano that immediately catches Ellen's attention. Ellen reacts me from her grip and steps over to sit down at the piano, immediately settling her hand down along the keys to get a feel of the classy style of the instrument she is so talented with. I take a seat beside her and watch carelessly as she plays around with the keys before smiling a little and give her a small nudge. Maybe you should play that XXI song to calm down a little before gigs and stuff. Huh? Ellen blinked for a moment and scowled, looking rather hurt by my comment. She peers up at me, settling her hand down along the keys of the piano in preparation to play the song, but she started to murmur under her breath. I didn't mean to ruin anything tonight. I was just, I don't know what to do when I see that many people. Ellen's hand started to tremble along the keys, and similar to earlier when all our chords were on the table, my body reacted without thinking. My hand reached out, cupping over the nearest to Ellen's along the piano, giving it a great gentle squeeze and give her a reassuring look. Ellen, you try your best, and that's all that counts. Without anything more to say, I take Ellen's hand and settle it down onto her laps and reach out with my free hand to replace where her hand was once on the piano, playing the key she was hovering over. I give a small squint and glance to her farmost hand. Think we can play Eric Senti with one hand each? Ellen blinked, confusing at my abrupt change of subject, and for a time she just stared at me. Slowly but surely, her left hand started to gently press each key in tempo with the original song. I joined, playing the key with my right hand as my left hand at Ellen's waist, making sure she doesn't try to cheat or use both hands. We go about playing the song following each other rhythm, albeit making a few small mistakes. I take a deep breath and continue my previous conversation with the girl. You worry yourself sick today, but I think deep down you are a very talented and beautiful person inside and out, and I don't think you should be so worried. I smile a little and nod my head. At least not about what other people think about you. What's important is what you think of you. My words don't curse any hesitation to the key striking on Ellen's side, but what I do notice is she slightly twists of Ellen's right arm adjusted to face upward. Soon enough, I feel the feint of caution rubbing of her thumb against mine, as if testing the water of how sensitive I was. I blink a little, playing along with the game as we paused our piano. We settle, letting out our thumbs twist and circle around each other in a teasingly simple but nerve-wracking motion. What in the world is Ellen doing? She looked down to the piano quietly before peeking up at me with her teal eyes, slowly allowing her fingers to slide upward toward my own. The cold, nimble diggers slowly glide across my palm, causing my body to strain, tightening at the muscle as well as hastening my heartbeat. I find myself blushing darker and darker at Ellen's action, which only causes her to possess further, very delicately sliding her finger between the curve of mine before gently forcing them open with her fingertips. My hand flows into her hand flows into my own, and our fingers entangled, conjuring in a strange grip of unity. It's a simple gesture, but means more than any words, and as I feel Ellen's palm pressing down, a smile tug on the corner of his lips. I give Ellen's hand a tender squeeze, and in return she grabbed my hand and bring it up to the keyboard, forcing us both to play. I'm unsure of what emotion we share, but I know for the fact that I want to be there for Ellen, whether it is as her friend or something more. Really? Really? You're gonna do this to me? You're gonna do this to me? Only 10 minutes in the last episode. No. Please follow us on Facebook. I didn't know they have a Facebook. Maybe I'm gonna follow them on Facebook for update on Driftwood or future project. I don't think there is a update on Driftwood since it's been Kickstarter for a long time ago. Anyway, this was more. We will be launching another foundation campaign to fund ACT2 of Driftwood. Your support is genuinely appreciated. Act 2? That will be Act 2? When? We hope you enjoy the game. Please feel free to mention us on the Facebook page if anything you have to say. We are willing to listen to our fans. Anyway, this was the episode. I know this last episode was really short, so this been like, what? 9 hours and 40 minutes long. That's quite long for one setting. I know more reasonable games are more longer than that. I know one I'm starting to say they're over 70 hours long, but I think that's the completion of the whole game, so every ending is 10 hours and there are 7 endings, so that will make 17 hours, 17 but 70 hours, or 75 I think it was hours. But anyway, hope you like this episode, and I'm glad to be done with this game. Not because it's a bad game, I really like this game, mostly because, like I said, I've been playing this game for closely to 1 year, maybe a little longer, maybe 2 years. I'm not 100% sure how long I've been playing this game. I just know I've been playing for a long time. I got dead track in episode 11. It just got, I will not say boring, I just had a lot going on and many games I played at once, and I never really got to get into the game again. But now I finished it, and now I can play other games, and I hope you will keep following me on my channel as I make more reasonable games. Anyway, this was the last episode, and I will see you in the next game. See ya, guys.